Info on Scuba Diving is once again at the World Travel Market in London's XL, and we've met up with a couple of very interesting people from Cozumel who actually are running a Scuba Fest in December. We have Pedro and Gilda, and Pedro is the president of the Scuba Fest, and Gilda is the main organiser, aren't you, the director? Is that right?
Yes.
Yep. Thanks for talking to us. I'm very interested in knowing more about what the festival's all about. Who can tell us, first of all, where Cozumel is, for those that don't know?
Yeah, well, thank you for the opportunity, Simon.
Okay.
Well, just to let people know, we are in Mexico. We are on the southeast, on what is called the Yucatan Peninsula. We are a big island, but in fact we're small, but we are the biggest island on the country, the most populated island on the country, on Mexico, and we are located around 15 miles away from the Riviera Maya at the state of Quintana Roo. We are a beautiful island that has done scuba diving for more than 5 decades ago. We started on pretty much on this business many years ago, thanks to the foreigners who came to visit our reefs. People like Jean-Michel Cousteau, his father, Captain Cousteau, and also many Americans who were there at the beginning of this so-called industry or activity called diving.
This is the second biggest reef in the world, isn't it, after the Great Barrier Reef in Australia?
That is, we call it the Mesoamerican Reef area, the Barrier Reef. And this is after Australia, the biggest one, that it goes pretty much all the Yucatan Peninsula, that goes all the way down to Central America, Belize, and the rest of those countries in South America. But we're particularly really proud of what you can see on the island of Cozumel. We consider ourselves to be pretty much the capital of diving on America.
Okay, so Gilda, the Scuba Fest, when is it actually?
It's from the 8th to the 13th of December. You can find all the information in cozumelfest.com. And yes, we have divings, conferences, expo, networking, cocktails. It's a huge program that you can check at the website.
And I believe you can follow the Jean-Michel Cousteau diving route, as it were.
We have two products. We have the Jean-Michel Cousteau route that are 9 dives in 9 different beautiful reefs. And we have the journey for advanced divers. So it's the people that already dove the Jean-Michel Cousteau, then they can do the advanced route where they go to the north part of the island, and it's for more like experienced divers.
And you get your logbook signed by the man himself as well.
Exactly, yes, signed by Jean-Michel Cousteau.
Okay. You also have some awards that you've been doing over the years. This is your 4th year, I believe, and you have some special awards to some of the biggest names in the diving world, don't you?
Yes, we are very happy because this year we're going to award Peter Skuns. We actually spoke already with and we met Fiona Skuns here in London at the World Travel Market, and we are very happy because we met with her and she showed us the videos of her dad, and it's amazing the work that Peter Skuns was doing with the BBC. So we're gonna give a Golden Diver Award, is how we call this award, to Peter Skuns this year.
Okay. Now, for those that dive under there, I understand you've got a sort of underwater museum that you've created, and we watched a video earlier. There's a couple of statues down there, isn't there?
Yes, we're hoping it's an area that it was quite damaged about a decade ago because of a hurricane. So we are pretty much getting artificial reefs on that area. It's going well, and taking that in consideration, we have done some sculptures underneath the sea. We have done Captain Jacques Cousteau. We did 2 years ago, and last year we did, just as Jean-Michel Cousteau used to call him, to Ramon Bravo, the Mexican Cousteau, our most distinguished and honored diver in Mexico. So we have those two, and this year we will be doing Sylvia Earle, who will also be joining us on the festival, which to us is, we're really flattered that she could be there with us, as long as also Jean-Michel.
Okay. Now, the diving is suitable for anyone, isn't it, really?
Yes, I don't know if Gilda, you want to speak?
For
about it?
everybody and the whole of the year. So you can come to Cozumel and dive any month. And actually, our two products are available the whole of the year. So if you cannot go this December for the festival, then you can go and dive July, any time of the year.
Okay, so following on from that, I know you and I have had a discussion about maybe a future product that you're thinking of doing, hoping to do, the sea note cave diving. Can you tell us something about that?
Yes, our third product that we want to launch on our next upcoming festival on December, it's a different product that it also includes reefs on Cozumel, but also we get involved on the landfall area of the state of our area in the Yucatan Peninsula, and we will do some diving on what we call the cenotes, that is cave diving. But remember that due to the natural area where it is, it has a special name because of it, and a very archaeological and geographic name. We are offering, especially to Europeans that can stay longer for about a week on the area, to offer them they can do this cave diving as long as the reef diving during a week. So we will be presenting that on December, and I think it's I would say a great opportunity to show to British people what you can follow around there. You will be pleased that you could do pretty much all the diving that is possible in the world in just that area for a week.
And it just looks incredible, I have to say.
Yeah. Yes. Well, you know what? It's beautiful. So far, we are choosing special cenotes, special caves. They are near Tulum. One is near Chichen Itza, that is the most famous ruin of the Mayan culture on the area, and this is being controlled by a really professional people who have worked directly with National Geographic, just to mention some of the names, and we are confident that we could do it by the end of the year, but if we don't, for sure it will be by the beginning of 2016.
Right. Well, Gilda, Pedro, I wish you luck with this year's Scuba Fest, and hopefully maybe we'll come and see you and do some diving ourselves there.
Yes, of course you're invited, and and I hope you can join us on December 8th over there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.